Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from the 21st of October until the 27th of October 2018. And this is for you coming from Taurus. Let's start with Sunday the 21st, and it doesn't start very well. You'll want to dominate, you'll want to be pushy, and you'll want to be a person who is very demanding as well. These are planets that make you dominating as well. And so when you do that, you're not going to be making people around you very happy. So why don't you just turn things around? Let other people take the lead. They'll make them happier. Let them partake in all the plans that you're making. And let them definitely, whoever you're with on this Sunday morning, afternoon, whether it's the people you work with, the people you do business with, the people you love, take it easy and be negotiable. And that way you'll make your morning, afternoon much, much better. Evening nightfall turns very pleasant and wonderful for you. You're going to get what you want. You're going to be oh so lucky. You're going to have all kinds of nice things said to you. And you're going to meet people who are going to be very, very helpful. But one or two of these morning, afternoon planets that makes you dominating and very stubborn will also come there. So once in a while you'll tend to be that. Remind yourself, no, I'm going to take the soft approach and be the nicest person on earth. And that way you will keep your planets of the evening nightfall very nice and friendly, and you can meet some very important people. So make sure you dress well, make sure you look good, and choose the company you keep. Try to focus on what you really want in the evening nightfall period, and you're bound to get it. Monday the 22nd starts very badly for you, morning, afternoon. Things go wrong very unexpectedly because the planets of unexpectedness are all very active. So whether in job, whether in business, whether in romance, whether in marriage, whether in any area of travel as well, be very careful. These are very fast planets, morning, afternoon. They create accidents. Accidents are not only physical, also can be verbal, they can be emotional. So plan is to make you rebellious and therefore make things go wrong, so don't be rebellious. Be part of the team, and that way you will slowly get these planets to settle down. Evening nightfall I like very much for you. I call them global planets in the evening nightfall, planets of the universe, which means the internet planets as well. So go to the internet evening nightfall, whether for the friendship you're looking for, or the romance, or the place somewhere in the world to get a better job, or if to try and do a business over the internet. Do that. And if you're not going to be in the internet, never mind. You'll still be talking about holidays and travel. You'll meet people of another race while socializing. So it's a wonderful evening and nightfall period waiting for you. I can hear the music. I can see you very happy. Now, one or two of these morning planets will also come there. So try not to be rebellious once in a while in the evening session. Tuesday the 23rd. Very fast planets are seen on Tuesday the 23rd morning, afternoon, and they usually create stress and anxiety. They pile on deadlines, and most of the deadlines have a danger of breaking down. Be careful, because some of the evening nightfall planets who come once in a while to the morning daytime are very slow, and these are long-term bad planets. So morning, afternoon, fast, quick planets make you do everything wrong. Evening, nightfall period waiting for you are slow planets that bring unhappiness and depression. Well, let's talk about the morning, afternoon more. Slow down will be your rescue words. Whenever you're under stress, say slow down. That means mentally you slow down, emotionally you slow down, physically you slow down. That'll give you a brain a chance to think. Otherwise, there'll be a scattering of energy, which means you have too much to do, and you're left, right, center, you are being pushed. So settle down, slow down, focus on what's important, and just do that. Don't want to try and accomplish everything. You can't, because more and more fastness will be coming. So just get what the important things done and be happy with that in the morning, afternoon, and don't argue, because one of these planets will make your tongue as sharp as a weapon. Evening nightfall planets slow down. Very frustrating. Plans can be postponed, plans can be cancelled. Disappointment waits you in the evening nightfall. So double check everything as you're moving to the evening nightfall. Date won't show up. How terrible is that? And the people you meet from your past are not going to be nice. And the news of the past is not going to be nice. So a certain air of depression is also seen in the evening nightfall period. So it all It's a matter of choosing the company you are with in the evening nightfall period. If you're not happy with the company, just go back to the safety of your own home. Wednesday the 24th starts magnificently for you. How lucky can you get? You get what you want basically. Chase for the romance. In your place of work, you'll get all the good news because you're going to do something spectacularly well. In the business area, you're going to attract plenty of good news as well because you're going to be so creative and your aura is shining and people want to be with you. Auras doesn't mean you have to be personally with people. It can be on the internet, can be through the email. Energies travel that way as well. So be very active and go for what you want, and you'll get more than 2 handfuls of good luck news. And whatever you do is going to be very well done as well. So do as much as you can. Talk to people, ask favors, show off your expertise. Evening nightfall turns horrible. That's how a day can change from the best to the worst. Evening nightfall, you get angry very easily, you get aggressive, you get provocative. Well, don't allow that to happen. Let my words sink into your brain. Take the soft approach. Be polite. Your actions must be soft and nice. Your tone of voice should be very pleasant. And that's the way to tone down these aggressive planets who are looking to make trouble for you. And you probably will create it and make a mess of the evening nightfall period. So you don't want to take charge. Be the quiet one. Enjoy yourself as much as you can. Don't want to make decisions. Nothing can go wrong if you don't do all that. And you'll just enjoy yourself quietly. And don't be over expectant because you're not supposed to get what you want evening nightfall period. I'm going to the extreme, I know. You may get a little bit of what you want. That should be good enough. Thursday the 25th starts beautifully for you. And it's going to end pretty well. But I like the morning afternoon period. Again, global planets are there. So go to the internet for any kind of solution you want, for any kind of information for you that you want, for anything that you want. Chase for the friendship, the romance. Chase for a place to go and work somewhere else in the world. Chase for the business you want to do globally. It's all there waiting for you morning, afternoon. You're going to make some very good headlines over the internet. So say your piece, do things on the internet. And if you're not going to do it on the internet, never mind. At your place of business or in your place of work, you will still do very well. You will have this emphasis of your third eye becoming very active. So you will have glimpses of what you can do, and you'll later on be surprised how you did them and what you said was so fascinating. This is how the third eye activates once in a while with you. And so morning, afternoon, do your best, impress people, and you're going to make some kind of good moves for yourself. Plan travel, plan holidays as well. Evening nightfall, also good, but there's a planet of ego there that makes you a little bit too egoistic. So you want the limelight, you want to be noticed, and what you say and do, you want it to be appreciative. You can't expect everything to go your way. So try not to be arrogant, be part of a team. Don't want your leadership qualities to show too much. Be part of a team and you will enjoy yourself much, much better. You can meet somebody very important in the evening nightfall period. So you got to dress well and you got to look good. Friday the 26th. Now the morning, afternoon is frustrating and depressing. Why? Because planets are going very slow and you want answers very fast. And there is delay, and that causes frustration, and the frustration goes on to depression. That's exactly what these planets want you to do. So tell yourself, I need to be part of a team. I might just be working alongside with people who might have a good morning and afternoon on this Friday 26th. And I latch on to them, and when they do well, I'm part of their team. That's the way to tackle these negative planets. If you try to go solo, you won't get anywhere. Your deadlines will be broken. You won't be able to achieve anything much. Past issues will come and they will trouble you and bring problems from the past, whether they are emotional, whether they are work-wise or business-wise. So it's a very gloomy morning, afternoon period. Just settle down, put your shoulder to the wheel. At your place of work, responsibilities, get that done. At your place of business, be careful. Don't want to chase for new things. Just try and get whatever you have in your hands doing well. But I love your evening nightfall planets so much. They now bring all the solutions that you couldn't get morning, afternoon. You're going to be a very happy person in the evening nightfall. So dress well and look good. whether for the romance, whether for the business people, whether with the people you work with. Go to meet with people, and you will see that what you say, what you do now is perfectly acceptable to them. And you'll have this aura of the romance that you want as well. You'll have this wonderful sociability about you. So go out evening, nightfall, mix business and pleasure, and you're going to get something wonderfully done in the evening, nightfall period of Friday the 26th. But I don't like your morning, afternoon, and watch out, the morning, afternoon planets, one or two of them will come to disturb you in the evening, nightfall. Stay away from people who are depressive. Saturday the 27th October, and my God, is loaded with problems for you. What you say suddenly explodes. What you do is most unagreeable with people. So your actions and your words have to take the soft approach. Be the most polite person on earth in the morning, afternoon. If you're getting angry, keep it within you. Go somewhere quiet and scream your head off. Don't do it in front of anybody, because that screaming is going to become the provocation that's going to make your morning, afternoon horrible. It's all up to you. So be the nice person, use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft. Now who would ever want to go against you? Be accepting, be acceptable of people's ideas, be appreciative, be supportive. That's making you even better. And you'll turn these planets around. They'll be confused looking at you. Now how do we get to you? They'll give up. Don't want to take the lead in the morning, afternoon of this Saturday, so don't want to be the planner, be the follower. Evening, nightfall, also not very good. Now the planets of anger also are there, and now the planets of stubbornness and domination are also there. What a fierce combination they are going to make you. So back to my famous words, repeat again and again, I have to take the soft approach, which simply means be very polite. Tone of voice should be wonderful, and your body language should not be provocative. Once you do that, it's how people perceive you. Once you do that, they realize there's no problem with you, and they'll begin to work well with you. So don't be pushy, and you'll have a much better time in the evening, nightfall period. And be choosy of the company. Well, that's the week for you. And I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. That's going to be based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. And it's going to cost you USD 50. And during this 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7 or 8 years in detail, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. I'll give you a lot of information. I'll tell you how to become lucky, get your personal lottery numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. Your lucky directions, your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky days, a lot of information. And with that, you'll get your next 7 or 9 years or 8 years under your control. So that would be good for you. And it'll only cost you USD 50. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me an email, make the contact, and I'll come back to you as soon as I can. Until then, thank you and good luck.